Did King Charles know Princess Diana's secrets? Princess Diana was one of the most beloved and influential figures of the 20th century, but she also had a private life that was full of secrets and surprises. Some of these secrets were only revealed after her tragic death in 1997, when the world mourned the loss of the people's princess. Here are some of the secrets about Princess Diana that no one knew about until after her death. She had a secret lover. Princess Diana had an affair with James Hewitt, a former cavalry officer who taught her how to ride horses. The affair lasted for 5 years, from 1986 to 1991, and was exposed by Hewitt himself in a tell-all book in 1999. Hewitt claimed that he and Diana were deeply in love and that he was the father of her youngest son, Prince Harry. However, this was later disproved by DNA tests. The affair began when Diana was feeling lonely and neglected by her husband, Prince Charles, who was having his own affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. Hewitt became Diana's confidant and companion, and they shared a passion for horses and polo. They met secretly at his farm in Devon or at various hotels around the country. They also exchanged love letters and gifts, such as a gold bracelet that Diana wore until her death. The affair ended when Hewitt was deployed to the Gulf War in 1991, and Diana decided to move on with her life. She later regretted the affair and felt betrayed by Hewitt's betrayal of her trust. She was pregnant at the time of her death. Princess Diana was expecting a child with Dodi Fayed, the son of Egyptian billionaire Mohammed Al Fayed, who was also killed in the car crash that took her life. This was confirmed by Dodi's father, who claimed that the couple were planning to get married and that Diana had told him about her pregnancy. However, this was denied by the official investigation, which found no evidence of pregnancy in Diana's body. Diana met Dodi in July 1997, when they were both guests on his father's yacht in the French Riviera. They quickly fell in love and spent a romantic summer together, traveling to Italy, Spain and Egypt. They also visited Paris, where they stayed at the Ritz Hotel, owned by Al Fayed. On August 31st, they left the hotel to go to Dodi's apartment, but they were chased by paparazzi on motorcycles. Their driver, Henry Paul, lost control of the car and crashed into a pillar in the Ponte Elama tunnel. Diana, Dodi and Paul died instantly, while their bodyguard, Trevor Rees-Jones, survived with serious injuries. Al Fayed later accused the British establishment of orchestrating a conspiracy to kill Diana and Dodi because they disapproved of their relationship and feared that they would have a Muslim child. She had a secret sister. Princess Diana had a half-sister named Sarah McCorquodale, who was born in 1957 to Diana's father and his first wife. Sarah was given up for adoption when she was a baby and grew up unaware of her royal connection. She only discovered her true identity in 1994 when she contacted her biological father after seeing his picture in a magazine. She met Diana for the first time in 1995 and they became close friends. Sarah was also the one who introduced Diana to Prince Charles in 1977 when she was dating him herself. Sarah later married Neil McCorquodale, a farmer and former army officer, and had 3 children with him. She remained in touch with Diana until her death and attended her funeral as one of her sisters. She had a secret wish. Princess Diana had a secret wish to become a ballet dancer, which she revealed in a letter to her dance teacher in 1985. She wrote, "I have always loved dancing, but now I am hooked on ballet and have found it enormously helpful for my figure and state of mind." She also expressed her admiration for Margaret Fonteyn, one of the greatest ballerinas of all time, and said that she would love to meet her someday. Diana had taken ballet lessons as a child and continued to practice as an adult. She often attended ballet performances at the Royal Opera House and befriended some of the dancers. She even performed on stage once when she surprised Prince Charles with a dance routine at the Royal Gala in 1985. She wore a pink leotard and danced to Billy Joel's Uptown Girl with Wayne Sleep, a famous dancer who was also her friend. The audience loved her performance and gave her a standing ovation. She had a secret mission. Princess Diana had a secret mission to help end the landmine crisis in Angola, where thousands of people were killed or injured by the explosive devices left behind by decades of civil war. She visited the country in 1997 and walked through a minefield wearing protective gear to raise awareness and funds for the cause. She also met with landmine survivors and hugged them, showing compassion and courage. Her mission was cut short by her death, but her legacy lives on through the work of the Halo Trust, a charity that she supported. Diana was inspired by the documentary Death of a Princess, which showed the devastating effects of landmines on innocent civilians. She decided to use her fame and influence to draw attention to the issue and to pressure the government to ban the use of landmines. She traveled to Angola in January 1997, where she spent 4 days visiting hospitals, schools and refugee camps. She also walked through a minefield in Hilambo, where she was photographed by the media. The images of her risking her life for the cause made headlines around the world and increased public awareness and donations. She also spoke at a press conference where she said, "I'm not a political figure, nor do I want to be one. But I come with my heart, and I want to bring awareness to people in distress, whether it's in Angola or any part of the world." She also planned to visit Bosnia and Cambodia, 2 other countries affected by landmines, but she never got the chance.